Hi, welcome to the Daily Beard for February 3rd, 2019. So yeah, I got back from a great day out yesterday with Matt and my new friend Shane, and then got to hang out with one of my boys, Zach. He came over. We had burgers. We were supposed to have mac and cheese, but we had burgers because timing. And we got to watch Hellboy 2 with my family. Zach's kind of like becoming an adopted member of my family. So yeah, that was cool. So today, the big game. My dog's walking by. He can't get by, buddy. Here, go underneath the tripod. Go ahead. Is the big game. Now, if you don't care about football, you're like, what big game? But I like football. I'm wearing my Steelers jersey. I got this for Christmas from my wife. It's my favorite player, Ben Roethlisberger. He's the quarterback for the Steelers, and they are not playing today. They didn't even make the playoffs this year. They had a semi-good, semi-bad year. They were doing well, and then it fell apart. But, so, I like football. I'm Canadian, and we have our own football league in Canada, the CFL, which I went to my very first game last year. The Toronto has a team called the Argonauts, which Argos for short. And I went to a game with my family, and it was pretty entertaining. They're a step under the NFL, but it's still professional football. It was good. I like football. I don't care about hockey. I've mentioned that before, but I like football. And I don't know. There was a time when I didn't watch it, and then me and my wife went, we like football movies a lot. Why don't we watch football? And it was just like, so we ended up being like, well, that's pretty. And I picked a team, which was not the Steelers back then. I picked a team called the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On my honeymoon, I literally picked them. They're like, that's going to be my team. And then a couple years later, when I actually was like, I should really get into football, that's the year they won the Super Bowl. It's like, so, and like, I was a fan the whole year, so I was really excited that the team I liked won the Super Bowl. Then a lot of the players I liked from that team retired, and the coach left, and so I was like, it's not so much my team anymore. And so I was like, well, I've always kind of liked the Steelers. And then they got this guy named Ben Roethlisberger, who's my quarterback, and he came in the league, was a good, tough player, and I liked him a lot, and they became my team. So my daughters, I have two daughters. My youngest is a Steelers fan with me. We're on the good side. My wife and my oldest daughter are Dallas fans who did make the playoffs but then got beat by the Rams. So the Rams are playing today. You're like, I don't care about football, and I get it. I don't care about hockey. I don't care about lots of things. There's lots of sports I don't care about. I like football, and here's what I'm going to talk about. Not the commercials. I don't care about the commercials. Like, they're fun, but you find out about them. Watch them on YouTube the next day, so it doesn't matter. But what I'm hoping for today is, I don't hate the Patriots. I don't love the Rams. I don't love or hate either of them. I'm hoping for a good game. I want to see a good, solid game. I don't want a blowout, because blowouts, as much as you love it when your team wins by a blowout, it's boring for everybody else. I want a good, close game where everyone goes back and forth and defenses are good and then like the offenses are good. I'm hoping for a good, entertaining game. I am going over to one of my boys, John's parents' house. They're hosting a big Super Bowl party, so a bunch of people are going to be there. Hopefully it's going to be a good time. Should be a good time. Regardless if the game sucks or not, I'm going to be hanging out with some people that I like. That's kind of what it's about, really. It's all about fellowship and friendship and hanging out. And if your team wins, it's awesome. Like my friend Felker, his team won last year. He's a diehard Eagles fan, and he was over the moon that his team won. Like, he's ridiculously happy, as he should be. He's like, they'd never won before. So, but me, I'm going to the Super Bowl party and watching it and just hoping to have a good time. I hope everyone has a good Super Bowl day. I hope all the players stay safe, no one gets hurt, and it's a good game. And wherever you're doing, if you don't care about the Super Bowl, that's cool too. Watch a movie, watch some TV, go out skiing. I don't know, whatever you do wherever you are. The weather's better now, so it's not as cold. So whatever you're doing, have a good day. Stay bearded.